Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. Dot Guard.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife, Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, North don't get broken. Legalized mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in, the show called The Man-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85-inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Stay calm, you on the road and chill. Do the watch along, the show's on. The host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling, the panel filled with guest stars. You're now rocking with the voice, you know what it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Production. What that mean, we about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S.G.O.D. Support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.
What's good? What's good? Salute Giants Nation. What's good? Big Blue. What's good? You know how it is, man. Thank you for tuning into another episode of the Man-Cave podcast with your host, your boy, S-God, man. In today's show, man, we're going to be talking about the Giants Week 2, a preseason game against the Houston Texans, and also, you know, some injuries and some news on the Giants and stuff like that. You know, ain't going to be too much, you know, just give you a little bit update of what's going on, man. But if this is your first time to my channel, man, please hit that like and subscribe button. Also share it, man, on all your social media platforms, man. It helps the algorithm, man. And it also, like I said, help your boy S-God, the Man-Cave. Let's grow this channel. Let's grow the Man-Cave, man. Hey, we need a place to all, you know, come on down, lounge and talk and stuff like that, especially Giants football, Knicks content, anything, bro. Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, on this show, man, we're just going to be talking about the Giants Week 2 preseason matchup against the Houston Texans, and also some injury news and stuff like that. And like I said, this is the second game. The first game was last week against the Detroit Lions. It was a great game. We won that game 14-3. You know, we led it from, I want to say from start to finish, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if the Lions probably scored the first field goal, but like after that, it's like it was all Giants and stuff like that. We won 14-3, you know. Had some great, some guys really showed up in that game, you know what I'm saying, both on the offensive side and on the defensive side, you know. So we're going to take a look at some of the injuries and stuff like that coming into the camps and stuff like that, training camps like after the game. And let me get some of the injury report. Let me see if I can find that, because, you know, it won't be the Giants, man. It won't be the Giants without injuries, man. You know, injuries is part of the game, you know what I'm saying? I hope we can go to a season unscathed, you know what I'm saying, before the season starts, but that's not the Giants' way. You know how I go, man. So let's look at it right now. The first injury report, man. Of course, man, Tyrone Tracy, man, running back. You know, he's figured to have a big, you know, impact on the Giants this season. You know, at first we thought it was going to be a serious injury, but looked like we dodged a bullet, man. Looked like it's only turned out to be a low ankle sprain. And his estimated return is late August to early September, which puts him in line for week 1. So most likely he's going to miss the rest of the preseason, you know, which is we can afford to do that, because at the end of the day, we want him to be healthy, be ready for the beginning and start of the season, because that's when we really need him. So he could rest up and things like that. But like I said, that was a big blow at first, you know what I'm saying, because he got carted off. So we thinking like it's probably going to be a season-ending injury or something like that, because it was a non-contact injury. But like I said, man, hey, the gods is praying on us, looking down on us, man. And all it is a low ankle sprain, which is a good thing. So like I said, he's week to week and stuff like that. But like I said, his estimated return is somewhere between late August and early September, like I said, which is going to put him in line for week 1, which that's when we're really going to need him and stuff like that, because we figure like he's going to be our second running back behind Devin Singletary. You know what I'm saying? It looked like he's going to have that spot kind of locked up. Eric Gray is pushing him, but I could see Tyrone Tracy taking that second spot. So he's figured very prominently in our offense this year. You know what I'm saying? He got some size to him, some speed to him, and also he has some good versatility with some catching ability and stuff like that. Versatile running back. You know, he was a wide receiver. Now he's a running back, so that helps out tremendously. But like I said, we dodged a bullet with Tyrone Tracy on that one. Low ankle sprain. He's going to be back early September. So that's the good news on Tyrone Tracy. Also, next up, Malik Neighbors. That was like the big one, you know what I'm saying? When he went down, you know, we thought it was going to be a major injury and stuff like that. But that also turned out to be a low ankle sprain. He's like, thank God, you know what I'm saying? We don't need, you know what I'm saying, a star number one wide receiver going down early before the season even started, man. You know, so we just gonna take him. His is a day-to-day. So, you know, with the day-to-day injuries, like I said, and I think he's already back at practice anyway, doing some light stuff, which is a good thing, you know. But to be cautious, I doubt he's gonna play in this preseason week 2 game because of that. I think they're probably gonna hold him out. And like I said, and I would be happy if they do hold him out. They should hold him out, you know, because like I said, we really need him for, like I said, we really need him for the beginning of the season and stuff like that. That's what we need him for the games. When the actual games are played, that's when we do need him, you know. So Malik Neighbors, he's, like I said, he's day to day, you know, with a low ankle sprain. And like I said, so he, like I said, we just going to hold him out for precaution. Like I said, no need to, we already know what he can do, you know, stuff like that. And do he need the reps? Yeah, he need the reps. But at times, like I said, we're trying to go into the season fully healthy and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? We don't need to have no injuries and people missing games early on already, you know. So we need to go in there with a full healthy slate, all hands on deck. So that way, you know, we can start the season off on the right way, get out the gates fast, you know. So Malik Neighbors, like I said, he's back at practice already. So that's a good sign for us, you know what I'm saying? So we dodged another bullet with that. Then also our free agent signing in the offseason, offensive lineman John Runyon, you know, the guy we signed from the Packers, you know, he left with a shoulder injury, but his also is a day-to-day, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, he tweaked his shoulder and things like that. So they pulled him and stuff like that. So they bring precautious in. He's another one that I don't think he's going to even play this week against the Texans and stuff like that. He may play, like I said, I think he's already back at practice, but he may play. But if they hold him out, I won't be mad either, or, you know, be a surprise anyway, you know, because like I said, at the end of the day, we need these guys for week 1 and stuff like that. And like I said, as far as cohesion and continuity with the offensive line to get all the starters back, that'll be great, because I don't even think they've played one snap together as a whole at the starting unit, which would be like Andrew Thomas, John Runyon, John Michael Schmitz, Greg Van Roten, and also Jermaine Illuminor. That's the supposedly starting offensive line. And like I said, they have not played one snap together yet. But like I said, these guys, like I said, they're not playing, but they get some mental reps in and things like that, which also helps. And like I said, this second game, like I said, this is the dress rehearsal. These are when like the starters play at least, I think, a quarter or a series, whatever, however they want to do it, because the third game they're not going to play at all. So this is the game right here against the Texans and stuff like that. You want to see all your starters in, so that way you can see what you have. You know how these guys are they talking to each other, and picking up stunts and blitzes and things like that, working well with each other, you know, stuff like that. So, you know, that remains to be seen. But like I said, as far as the offensive line, I was pleased with what they did in that first game against the Detroit Lions. You know what I'm saying? You know, they kind of surprised me, as I didn't know what to expect, because it was the second string and the third string. But them guys played great, man. So if they play great like that, like I said, I expect the starting unit to play much better too. So, you know, but like I said, as far as with John Runyon, he is day to day, like I said, and I think he has been he's returned to practice and stuff like that. So, and they're gonna ramp him back up, and within the next week or so. So, but he'll be ready for week 1 and stuff like that, which is the main goal anyway. So let's see. Next up is Drew Phillips, the cornerback, the rookie cornerback out of Kentucky that we picked in the 4th round. I'm sorry, the 3rd round. We picked him in the 3rd round. And like I said, he also has an ankle injury. His is a day-to-day also. I know he's been he's missed consecutive practice after tweaking his ankle and stuff like that. So, he should return to practice tomorrow and stuff like that. But he's also day to day, like I said, and he looks like he's in prime position to get a starting spot. He's going to be our starting slot corner, the rookie out of Kentucky. So like I said, we need him to heal up and get ready. Like I said, also he may also not even play against the Texans as well. You know what I'm saying? So, but this gives other guys opportunities to step up and get some reps in and all that stuff, get some more experience and stuff like that. So that helps out too. But like I said, when he's ready, like I said, he should be ready. Like I said, he probably ain't gonna play this game, and he'll be ready for week 1 and stuff like that. So that's good news on him too. Just an ankle injury. And next up will be Cordell Flott, the supposedly QB2 starting QB2, but I don't know how that's gonna go because, like I said, so far in some practices and training camp and practice and the I don't know if he played in the Lions game. I don't think he played in the Lions game, but he wasn't looking too good. But like I said, there's a new system for him and stuff like that, and it's a new because he's usually like a slot corner, but he's going to be the CB2 and stuff like that. So he could get beat out by his position by Nick McLeod. Trey Hawkins is also in the mix too right now. He's playing good too. So that position is still a camp battle and stuff like that. So even though Cordell Flott is his position to lose, what I'm saying, he got some guys who are Nick McLeod and Trey Hawkins. If he can continue his great play and stuff like that, who knows? What I'm saying, they could beat him out and take his spot. But the thing with Cordell Flott, he has a quad injury. What I'm saying, he's week to week. He tweaked his quad in the joint practice against the Lions. So, he's week to week. So he's going to be out. Like I said, most likely he's going to be out against this game against the Texans too. So he probably ain't going to play the last game against the Jets, or he may be ready, for the joint practice with the Jets, which is next week also against the Jets. And, that's the last game of the preseason against the Jets also. So he has a quad injury. He'll be out. Like I said, he's week to week, Cordell Flott. Then next up, man, was the sensation and in the game in the training camp is Deontay Johnson, man, the linebacker, man. Got some speed to him. He got some tackling ability and stuff like that. Look like he's there. He be in everything. He's around the ball. He make plays, and he ended up coming up with an ankle injury after that Lions game in the preseason game and stuff like that, And his estimated return, he's week to week also, what I'm saying? He was having a great summer. He was challenging for that first team defense next to Bobby O, what I'm saying? Then he injured his ankle in that preseason open against the Lions. But like I said, he also should be good. He's week to week. Like I said, I expect to see him like week 1 against the Vikings. And like I said, I expect him to make the team, the 53-man roster, man. Like I said, he showed a lot. A lot of Giants fans was happy, with his play in training camp and also in preseason, man. So, hey, man, that's what we want to see from these guys, So, and like I said, that's another guy who, should make the roster, like I said. And the way he was showing, he might even Micah McFadden's spot. Say Micah McFadden is good, but who knows? You just never know, man. He could get in there and get that other spot. You just never know, man. And even if he doesn't get that spot, he showed that he's a guy like if they put him in there. Hey, I'm not mad. Like I said, I know he could get his job done and stuff like that. He could spell Micah McFadden. He could come in for Micah McFadden, give those guys a rest and things like that. And we won't skip a beat because, like I said, he's fast. He makes tackle. He's around the ball and he makes plays and stuff like that. So I'm happy with him, man. But like I said, Deontay Johnson, that's a name to remember. Like I said, let him make his mark and stuff like that. And like I said, he should be good too. He should be ready. Like I said, he's week to week on his injury. So that's that should be a good thing for him too. Next up, Lawrence Cager, man, the tight end, man. He injured his groin. He is also week to week. So he got off to a strong start in training camp and stuff like that, but he injured his groin, so he's been on the shelf and stuff like that. Like I said, he should make the 53-man roster as well. Saying depend on the Giants carry 4 tight ends. See Theo Johnson, Bellinger, Manhurts, and probably Cager. So I can see them carrying 4 tight ends, but if not, like I said, he should make the team. If not, he'd be on the practice squad, but he should make the team. Like I said, he has a groin injury and he'll be out week to week and stuff like that. So, with the preseason, with the training camp comes injuries and stuff like that. Hopefully, like I said, we keep it to a minimum. And so far, that's what it's looking like. So that's good for us. Then in the in the backfield in the defense on the safety side, man, you got Javarius Owens, safety, he's out with a knee injury, he's also on a week to week, what I'm saying? He was having a good camp, moving his way up the depth chart to second team before being sidelines. You know what I'm saying? So Javarius Owens was making some plays and stuff like that. But he suffered that knee injury. I believe that was in the Lions preseason game as well. So, like I said, he's week to week, like I said. So, more than likely, like I said, all these guys who's week to week, they're not going to play against the Texans this week, on Saturday. So, Javarius Owens, like I said, he was climbing up the depth chart. But like I said, we'll see, man. So, he'll be sidelined. He should make the 53-man roster also, but sometimes, it depends on how many safety they carry. He might have to go to the practice squad. So, we'll see. And then Jalen Mills, the guy we signed in free agency, Jalen Mills, the other safety, he's been out for a minute now too. He arrived in training camp. He has a calf injury. He sustained that in training camp and training away from the team. So he was placed on the PUP list, but he's been working with the training staff and stuff like that. He's also week to week, with the calf injury. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully he should be ready for about week 1 and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying, to rest that up and get healed up and stuff like that. So he didn't even play in the Lions preseason game, and I doubt he's going to be out for the rest of preseason and the training camp and stuff like that. But he should be ready for week 1, And then the last person, Elijah Riley, the safety, his return is uncertain. He sustained a concussion in practice last week, and he's in concussion protocol. So we'll see what happens with Elijah Riley, the safety. So, I don't think he's going to make the 53-man roster. So if anything, he would be on the practice squad. If he makes the team, he'll probably be on the practice squad. So that's the rundown for the injuries, man. So like I said, the injury list, man, it's Tyrone Tracy with a low ankle sprain. He should return for week 1 by week 1. Malik Neighbors, again, wide receiver, star wide receiver 1. He had a low ankle sprain himself, and he's day to day. Like I said, he's already been back at practice. You know what I'm saying? So we'll probably hold him out for cautions and stuff like that. Or it might surprise me playing against the Texans, because the Giants will be playing their starters against the Texans. The game is on Saturday. It's a 1 o'clock game on Saturday. Week 2 game, like I said, that's the dress rehearsal. So more than likely, both teams will play their starters. I don't know what the Texans are going to do, but if I have to choose right, I think they're going to play their starters too, because I know Daniel Jones and the Giants are playing their starters in this game, because like I said, it's a dress rehearsal, and it's like I said, it's the second game. The third preseason game is usually the starters don't play. That's for guys who are trying to make the team. Okay, so that was Tyrone Tracy, Malik Neighbors update. John Runyon, like I said, another one with shoulder injury. He's day to day, so like I said, he'll ramp it back up and stuff like that. So he should be ready for week 1. Drew Phillips, ankle injury. He's day to day, so that's a good sign. Cordell Flott got a quad injury. He's week to week. Like I said, he'll be back too in a couple of weeks. Deontay Johnson, inside linebacker, ankle injury. He's week to week. You know what I'm saying? He made a great impression and stuff like that. He should make the team. He should be back. Lawrence Cage at the tight end has a groin injury. It's week to week. So, like I said, he'll make the team too. So he'll be back. So good thing with him is he has a hamstring injury. He got a hamstring and a groin. So he could miss some time and stuff like that. So if he does, then I could see him start on the PUP list. If he's not ready and stuff like that, then the Giants will go with Bellinger, Theo Johnson, and Manhurts, and if they go for it, it might go Stall or something like that, but I doubt. I think he's just going to go 3. And then Javarius Owens, the safety with a knee injury. Jalen Mills, the safety, he's also week to week with a calf injury. Elijah Riley in concussion protocol. Yeah, what's good? What's good? Thanks for tuning in. Coach. What's up, Man-Cave? Everyone hit that like button, subscribe, and select notification, share on all social media platforms. That's right. Jay Ferries, what's good, bro? Thanks for tapping in, man. Yeah, man. So next up, we're going to get to the preview of the Giants versus the Texans. Like I said, in this second preseason game, the starters should play. The Giants going to play their starters, and I think the Texans will play their starters. So like I said, from the Giants, what I want to see in this game against the Texans, I want to see how our offensive line is going to hold up against the Texans' defensive front. They do have a good defensive front. The Texans actually have a really good good team as well, because, like I said, they had a phenomenal season last year. They was led by CJ Stroud, their rookie quarterback. He took them into the playoff, deep into the playoffs. Like I said, injuries derailed their season too, you know what I'm saying? But they had a really good season. CJ Stroud was offensive rookie of the year. And Will Anderson, the defensive player, and he was defensive rookie of the year. So they swept that award. The offensive and defensive rookie of the year, both were on the Texans, CJ Stroud and Will Anderson Jr. And like I said, in this game coming up against the Texans, I want to see what the Giants, how their run game is going to be against the Texans defensive front. I want to see how their offensive line hold up, pass protect, for Daniel Jones. See if we can take some of them deep shots down the field like they were showing in training camp and stuff like that. Neighbors, like I said, more likely Neighbors is not going to play in that game. And if he does, I'll be surprised. But if he plays that'll be great. But like I said, I want to see Hyatt, Robinson, and Slayton, do some work downfield, like over the middle, something like that, screen passes, quick slants. I want to see if they could take it, what I'm saying, get some big chunk yardage and stuff like that. And also, going to see if Daniel Jones, like I said, he's coming back off of the ACL tear and stuff like that, 9 months from it. So he has a little rust on him, but like I said, this will be his first real live game action. He's been playing in training camp, and also, getting his chemistry with these receivers and the offense and stuff like that. So this will be his first game action in 9 months, what I'm saying? So this will be good for him. Like I said, I don't care if he play like a series, a quarter, or even like a half or something like that. That'll be great for him, because he really needs to get NFL competition, what I'm saying, real game action and stuff like that. But like I said, I could see them probably playing him like either 2 series or probably a 1 quarter, and that's it. And then they'll hand it over to Tommy DeVito, who I got a lot of confidence in as the backup for Daniel Jones. Like I said, I'd rather Tommy DeVito as the backup for Daniel Jones than Drew Lock. I know Drew Lock had a bad game against the Lions, but that's one game, like I said, but his track record don't speak too high and don't speak too good anyway. So, we'll see. Maybe he could surprise us and shock us and stuff like that. But like I said, I'm more comfortable with Tommy DeVito. Like I said, he did some good work last year for us and stuff like that when Daniel Jones went down and Tyrod Taylor went down also. So, but like I said, as far as the game, I want to see how the running backs, like I said, the first game against the Lions, the running backs did real good. All 3 of those running backs, Tracy, Eric Gray, and also Turbo Miller. So Turbo Miller's not on the injury list. He was injured a little bit and stuff like that, but he wasn't on the injury list. So he should be playing this game too. And Tracy won't play the game. So it'll be Singletary should play, so it'll be Singletary, Gray, and also Turbo Miller and stuff like that. So I want to see how the run game is. Like, if we able to run, and also we can always pass the ball and move and sustain drives and stuff like that, move the chains and stuff like that. What I'm saying? This will be a good test, like I said, against the Texans. Like I said, this was a good team last year. What I'm saying? So I can't even complain about this preseason schedule that the Giants had, because you look at it, they play the Lions, NFC supposedly NFL contender, Super Bowl contender. Houston Texans, another Super Bowl contenders and stuff like that. And then, you got the Jets, also a supposedly Super Bowl contender. So all 3 of these preseason games are good teams, are against really good teams. So that'll tell us a lot and stuff like that, and also sharpen us and get us ready for the beginning of the season and stuff like that. But like I said, getting back to the Giants and the Texans in this game, like I said, they played as starters and stuff like that. Hopefully, so the Giants can come out with a win, like I said, because our backup is Tommy DeVito, but their backup is Davis Mills, who was a starter for them before. So, like I said, he's a starter before. So it should be a good battle. Like I said, it shouldn't be a drop off from CJ Stroud to Davis Mills in this game. But like I said, for far as the Giants on the offense side, like I said, I want to see this offensive line. I know JMS, he may not play and stuff like that, and Runyon probably ain't gonna play. So there's gonna be another offensive line shuffle again. But for the most part, I want to see this offensive line that they could, identify stunts, and also that interior offensive line has got to, block and, don't allow pressure to come up the middle and stuff like that. You need to keep that pocket clean and stuff like that to allow Daniel Jones to step into his throws and stuff like that. If that interior offensive line can really do their job and do their stuff, like I said, we should be having a good season. And let me see who should start. Like, it looked like it's going to be Andrew Thomas. I want to say if Runyon don't play, it's probably going to be Stinney. Schlotman or Morrissey in the middle at center. Then you got Van Roten, and then you're gonna have Jermaine Illuminor. It's gonna be the right tackle. So, like I said, the second unit, the third string, those guys played good in the first preseason game. So I expect the starters. I want to see what they can do, even though, like I said, it's not going to be our starting day offensive line because some of those guys are out. Also Evan Neal will be back and stuff like that. I don't know if he's going to play because he's missed a lot of training camps and stuff like that. But if he do, I could see him as a backup coming in this game or even playing that third preseason game, so he can start, get himself into game shape and things like that. So, and as far as, like I said, as far as the tight end, I want to see how Theo Johnson plays in this one, if he can get open and stuff like that and make some plays downfield and stuff like that. He got some size, some great speed and stuff like that. And we already know what Bellinger is. Like I said, the thing I want to see with Daniel Bellinger this year is I want to see him be able to block and pick up blitzes and things like that, as far as help the quarterback out and help the line out. Because there was a lot of times last year where he blew his assignment. It's like he wasn't paying attention and guys was just coming in like untouched or something like that. It's like he was supposed to chip these guys or even block them for a second. He didn't even do that. So it's like he whiffed on his assignment. So hopefully this year, like I said, he stays in, he stays in the books and stuff like that, study his assignments and his technique and be ready, man. I'm saying? That'll go a long ways to get him some more playing time. Because like I said, you blowing assignments and things like that is going to get you on the bench real quick. So if he can pick up these blitzes and block and stuff like that and get out and get some passes, we know he can get out there and make some plays and stuff like that. So, that's for him, to do that and stuff like that. So I want to see that with him. Theo Johnson, the rookie tight end, we know he's a great catcher, things like that, run routes and stuff like that. But like I said, him too, I want to see how he blocks and also pick up blitzes and things like that if they need him in there to help the quarterback out and stuff like that. So those are things I'll be looking for on the offensive side, and then also, like I said, on the defensive side, our starters, like I said, I'm good. I'm sold on the defensive starters. I'm not, them guys that do their work. If Dexter Lawrence, Brian Burns and Kayvon Thibodeau's in there, they should cause havoc for the offensive line for the Houston Texans and stuff like that. Texans do have a good offensive line too with Laramie Tunsil. He's all pro and stuff like that, But Dexter Lawrence should be eating. Brian Burns should be eating and stuff like that. And we'll see who's going to be the other defensive tackle right next to Dexter Lawrence. I think it might be Roches Nunez, stuff like that. I'm saying Nacho should be in there. I mean, he could be the starter. I'm gonna have to look on the depth chart. Like I said, with Cordell Flott being out, Drew Phillips probably ain't gonna play this game, so that's gonna give more opportunities for Trey Hawkins. Who's the other guy? Nick McLeod, stuff like that. So yeah, secondary, like I said, these guys are the thing with Trey Hawkins. Like I said, last year he came out the gate. He was doing real good in training camp. Then he got into the game and it was like a deer in headlights or something like that. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully this year, like I said, in this Shane Bowen system, like I said, it's almost like you're looking into the backfield because you're gonna put pressure with the front four. So these cornerbacks, DB, safeties, they should be looking at the quarterbacks, try to make a play to see where the quarterback and going to make them throw the ball so they can get there, get some interceptions, get some deflections, pass breakup, anything they got to do. Anything they got to do, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully with Trey Hawkins, he won't be left on the island, like I said. So, with Wink Martindale's system, he blitzed a lot. So a lot of the safeties and DBs was left on the island by themselves. But in Shane Bowen's system, it's more like the front four got to get there. And these other 7 guys are going to be, like sharks and vultures in the water and stuff like that, looking for them, try to make some plays and stuff like that. So that should help him out. And hopefully the game slows down for him too, because like I said, when you're a rookie, things could look real fast. It could speed up for you and stuff like that. So he's had a year in NFL, so it should slow down a little bit for him. And like I said, and hopefully, like I said, he could take advantage of this opportunity with Flott being out. Go there and make some plays. And hey, who knows? He could beat Flott out. Him and Nick McLeod, they could beat Flott out and take that spot. So they got the opportunity right here for them and stuff like that. And then also the safety position, like I said, I'm thinking more of a 3 safety with in Shane Bowen's system with Tyler Nubin, Pinnock and also Dane Belton. You know what I'm saying? He might start 2, but then, like I said, he'll probably play 3 most, during the game and stuff like that. So I could see a 3 safety look, like I said, and that should give us a good insight. Like I said, Dane Belton is a ball hawk, so he can intercept the ball. Tyler Newman is another ball hawk, you know what I'm saying? But he plays with some physicality and stuff like that. If you want, you can put him up in the box, you know what I'm saying, for the run, stop the run and stuff like that. So he's a physical, safety and stuff like that, which is a great thing, so we need that. We need some physicality. I'm starting to like this defense has got some physicality to it with Tyler Newman, Drew Phillips. Of course, Deontay Banks is a physical corner, and then, Bobby O in the middle, Micah McFadden. These guys are always around the ball and stuff like that. And then, our defensive front, you know what I'm saying? Our defensive front, like I said, with Dexter Lawrence, Brian Burns, and Kayvon Thibodeau. What's good? Thanks for tapping in. It's Shaquille. What's good, bro? Houston Texans all day. Texans fans, okay, man, that's good, man. Yeah, we play you guys on Saturday at 1:00, man. Should be a great game, man. Like I said, I can't wait for that game. And like I said, I know we're gonna play our starters and stuff like that. So I'm thinking you guys are gonna play your starters also too, but I could be wrong because I think last year, your coach, I don't think he played them really in the preseason, but this year he may play them. So you may be able to tell us if they could supposed to be playing, if CJ Stroud and the starters are gonna play, and also on the defensive side, if Will Anderson and those guys going to play too. So, you can let me know if that's what you're hearing, if that's, they're going to start their starters or they're not going to play this game, because like I said, the second preseason game, that's the dress rehearsal. That's when the game the starters play, you know what I'm saying? Like they play like the first quarter or sometimes a half or something like that. And that's it. Because the third game, they don't play the third game at all. Like I said, should be a great game, man. Like I said, the Texans were a great team last year. You guys got all the way to the deep into the playoffs. Injuries derailed the thing, but like I said, you got your guys back and stuff like that. Looking at your depth chart, you know what I'm saying, on the defensive side, when the Giants, we play the Texans, like I said, they got some good pieces, man. I'm looking at their depth chart. They got let me see, let me share this. Yeah, they got CJ Stroud as a starting quarterback, you know what I'm saying? But if he plays, he'll play. If not, it'd be Davis Mills. And then, for the running back, they got Joe Mixon, Stephon Diggs, Nico Collins, Tank Dell, Dalton Schultz at tight end. Fullback, they play with a fullback, Andrew Beck. And then, of course, the offensive lineman, the All-Pro Laramie Tunsil, Kenyon Green, Juice Scruggs, Shaq Mason, Titus Howard. I remember I think he was out on the year before with an injury or something like that, so he should be back. But yeah, man, that's they got some weapons on that offensive side of the ball, man. So this going to be a great one. You know what I'm saying? Stephon Diggs, Nico Collins, Tank Dell. Yeah. So them guys should play. So like I said, they should play and stuff like that. But I don't know how D'Amico Ryans is what he's going to do or something like that, if he's going to play them or not. But I think they're going to play. And then on their defensive side, their depth chart, Will Anderson Jr., Mario Edwards Jr., Olorunso Fatasaku, and then you got Daniil Hunter, Aziz Al-Sher. There's the linebackers, Christian Harris, Henry Toa. And then the cornerbacks are Derek Stingley Jr. and the rookie Kamari Lassiter. And then you got the safeties, Petrie, Jalen Petrie, Jimmy Ward, and Desmond King, man. Yeah, like I said, Texans look good, man. They were a good team last year. Like I said, it's a great test for the Giants, man. It's a great test for the Giants in this game. Like I said, this second preseason game is going to be – the game is this Saturday at 1:00. You know what I'm saying? So I will definitely be in there tuning in to watch that game and stuff like that. Like I said, Daniel Jones should be starting for the Giants. The Giants offense should be starting. The defense should be starting in this game because, like I said, they're probably going to play like a quarter or, I doubt they're going to play a half, but they could play into the second quarter, early second quarter and stuff like that. So it should be a good game. Like I said, the Texans fans, man, y'all could comment in the section, man, what y'all looking forward to as far as your team and stuff like that. Like I said, I know injuries. You had some injuries last year, so these guys are back now. So I know you guys are revved up, ready to go. You know what I'm saying? You got Stephon Diggs this year in the trade and stuff like that. Yeah, I know you are, bro. It's Shaquille, man. Like I said, man, Texans fans, man, I know you are ready, man. Please hit that like and subscribe button, man. Like I said, man, share it on all your social media platforms and stuff like this, man. It helps the algorithm, helps the channel and stuff like that grow and stuff like that, man. Texans, then thanks for coming through, man, and stuff like that. I know you are ready for that game. But like I said, so if you would know, man, let us know if they're gonna play the starters, what D'Amico Ryans is thinking. Is he gonna play the starters or he not gonna play the starters? Because like I said, the third preseason game, they really don't play. And, it's just for guys who trying to make the team and stuff like that. So this will probably try to be, get some guys with their chemistry down pack and stuff like that, to see what the first team could do and stuff like that. So we'll be ready for this game. The game is in Houston. You know what I'm saying? It's a home game for the Texans and stuff like that. The Giants' second preseason game, they won their first one 14-3. And coming in for the second game against the Texans this week. Like I said, it should be a good game. Like I said, these preseason games they're really like kind of close. It could be like a 21. I could see a 21-18 game or 21-23 game or something like that. Because, after a while, like the backups come in and stuff like that, but it should be a good game with the Texans, man. I'm looking forward to this game. Like I said, thank God the Giants preseason schedule was great. The Lions, the Texans, and the Jets, all teams with Super Bowl aspirations. So it's a good test for us. You know what I'm saying? Those are the games that you want to play against. You want to play against guys, teams that has a lot of talent and versatility on a team, So that'll I ain't gonna say it's a measuring stick for us, but it's a good challenge. It's a good competition and stuff for us, to see where we need to work on and stuff like that in the preseason and stuff like that. So in this game, like I said, the Texans, like I said, their offense is a load to handle. The Giants, like I said, our strength this year is going to be on our defensive side. So we're going to see how that front four holds up. Like I said, the run game and stuff like that, our run defense, like I said, Shane Bowen is known for his run defense. So like that's the main thing I'm looking forward to. You know what I'm saying? We're going to get the sacks and things like that, but I'm looking to stop the run. First things first, we got to stop that run. If we can stop the run, we're going to be in a lot of games. And it's going to be, like I said, we should be there at the end in a lot of games. If you make a team one-dimensional, that's what you want to do. Make them one-dimensional so you can pin your ears back and get to the quarterback. But the main thing is to stop that run. Because if your team has a balanced offensive attack, it's going to be hard to stop them guys, man, because you don't know what's coming to run past or something like that. If you can't stop it, your defense is going to stay on the field. They're going to get worn down and stuff like that. So that's our thing. Like I said, coming into the season, like I said, our run D last year wasn't so great like I said, but with Shane Bowen coming, like I said, hopefully by the middle to the end of the season, we'll be like around like a top 10 defense, as far as that part. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to this game and stuff like that. CJ Stroud and the Texans is a great matchup for us. So like I said, for us, we're going to see Daniel Jones, say it's going to be his first time playing in like 9 months to shake some rust off. Coming back from ACL is always a tough thing because, it usually take about a couple of years to come back from ACL. So we'll see how he moves, like I said, in training camp and stuff like that. He was looking good, moving around, running around and stuff like that. So, yeah, like I said, got to come on. You got to see how he looks. But, it's one thing to be in training camp and have the red jersey on where people can't touch you, what I'm saying? It's another thing to play in a preseason game where, guys going to come after you, what I'm saying, and really like test you and see if you could run, what I'm saying? So that's what we're going to see with the Texans when Daniel Jones is in there, how he looks as far as coming back from the ACL tear and stuff like that. And like I said, he's going to have to run because guess what? The Texans got Will Anderson Jr., they got Daniil Hunter on there. Them guys are licking their chops. They ready. But like I said, hopefully our offensive line, like I said, Jermaine Illuminor, Andrew Thomas, these guys are ready to go. You know what I'm saying? If that's the place. If both teams have their starters, it should be a good battle, man. I'm looking forward to this game. Texans looking forward to this game. The Texans fans are looking forward to this game. And like I said, can't take too much out of preseason sometime, like I said, because some teams is going to show they're going to be vanilla and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? They ain't going to show you everything, but for the most part, you want to see if your team is going to be physical, if they could, control the line of scrimmage on both sides. That's what you really want to see too. Yeah, they might not operate as far as execute like the offensive side and stuff like that, but you want to see how your team is in the trenches and stuff like that. And like I said, this is a great test for both teams because, like I said, the Giants' defense is that's the strength of their defense. What I'm saying, is on the defensive front, and the Texans got a good offensive line, so that'll be iron sharpens iron and stuff like that. Then on the other side, the Texans, their defensive front is great too. You know what I'm saying? So, but the Giants, like I said, we got some guys in free agency, you know what I'm saying, just to shore up the offensive line. We were one of the worst offensive line last year, so we're going to put it to the test against the Texans to see how these guys look, man. Hopefully, like I said, they ace the test, they pass the test. Like I said, I want to see them pick up stunts, blitzes, any type of thing. I want to see them put up a fight, you know what I'm saying, give the quarterback time to throw the ball, open up some holes for the running back to get there, to make some plays, So, like I said, it's great, man. But like I said, with the Texans and the Giants, great preseason game. I'll be ready for it this Saturday at 1 o'clock from Energy Stadium in Houston, man. That's all I got for today, man. Like I said, that's a preview and an injury update for the Giants and the Texans, man. We're going to be ready to go. You know what I'm saying? If this is your first time to my channel, man, please hit that like and subscribe button. Also share it on all social media platforms, man. Any teams like Texans fans, anybody are welcome. Like I said, we go live and stuff like that, man. It's Shaquille, man. Yo, you can come back on the channel, man, all that type of stuff when we watching the Texans Giants game. If we go live and stuff like that, man, we'll be here streaming the game live. So you can come through, man, talk your talk in the chat, man. We'd love to have you, man, and stuff like that. It's an open platform. Anybody could come here and share their opinions and stuff like that, you know. But like I said, if it's your first time to my channel, please hit that like and subscribe button. Also share. And also, man, go subscribe to all like the Big Blue Crew Sports Network and stuff like that. And the Big Blue Crew, you know, Unpopular Opinion Sports, my boy NYG. Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports. You know, go subscribe to their channel, Big Pat Sports Talk, G Nation Inside Sports with Big Lou, Big Blue in the Bronx with Alex, Knicks Cast. Also go subscribe to Miz in the Midday. You know, Wales to New Jersey, you know what I'm saying? And Mac the Giants fan, Zion Zenith, you know what I'm saying? Great content, man. It's like, as always, man. Hey, man, like I said, subscribe to these guys' channel, man. Subscribe to the Big Blue Sports Network. We bringing you everything, man. Jay Ferries. What's good, bro? Thanks. Yeah, thanks for checking it out, bro. We're going to be back on here. You know how the Big Blue Crew do and stuff like that, man. Saturday at 1 o'clock, we're going to be on here, you know, streaming the Texans and the Giants game live, man. So y'all can always come through and talk your talk, man. You know. Yeah, it's Shaquille, man. Yeah, thank you. Thank you too, man. Oh, now I'm asking way too much. Oh, you got jokes, man. But anyway, man, thanks for coming through, man. Like I said, we'll be back. Like I said, I should be back here on Saturday before the Giants game. I'm gonna be live actually at 11 o'clock talking Knicks talk. I'm gonna have a couple of content creators on here. I'm gonna have Worldwide L and also Heartstorm Media talking Knicks season opener. You know what I'm saying? Then the schedule been released and stuff like that. So we'll be going into that scene. Also talking about the outlook for the Knicks for this season and stuff like that. So it should be great, man. Going to be on there at 11 o'clock, man. 11 a.m. Saturday. Should be on there a couple hours before the Giants game at 1 o'clock. So come in and get your double dose of action, man. Check me out at 11 o'clock, talking Knicks talk. And then at 1 o'clock, you know, with the Big Blue Crew doing the Giants game against the Texans. Yeah. Yes, sir, Jay Ferries. I'll be on Saturday. Yeah, bro. Come on back, man. Like I said, we'll be back. Just subscribe to my channel, man, because I'm gonna go live with them so that way you can get into the chat. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and stuff like that. It's Shaquille. Thanks for coming through, bro. I want to thank everybody for coming through. Jay Ferries. It's Shaquille. Let me see who else was in here. Boy, Coach Ed Gladney's Amazing World of Sports. Like I said, so I'll be back at 11 o'clock on Saturday doing Knicks talk, and also at 1 o'clock. Be back with the Big Blue Crew doing streaming the Giants and the Texans game, man. So next time, man, we'll see you guys, man. Let me do this.
Who's got the rocket launcher? I say we blow it up. Now fire that thing.
It's for the city of sports, playing with a giant Nick. With my man S. Dot Guard.
That's him.
You feel the vibe?
That's me.
We going live.
That's us.
That like button shared, you been subscribed.
Stadium.
That MetLife Big Blue, home of the Braves.
Yeah.
That turnpike, you can see that's where the game's played. NFL one day, then it's the NBA. Madison Square Garden, that's where the Knicks play. This that NY Logan, North don't get broken. Legalized mean this shit smoking. I'm on topic, dropping another episode. The game winner, trade, maybe a field goal. Everybody right now doing the wave. You tune in, the show called TheMan-Cave. I see the chat, they always doing their thing. Big views, 85-inch screen. The game's on, you rush and bleed. Stay calm, you on the road and chill. To the watch along, the show's on. The host, you know it's S-God. It's no telling the panel filled with guest stars. You're now rocking with the voice, you know what it is. It's your boy J Boogie. You're now rocking with my man S-God. I support him to the fullest, you heard? My man Mike Blaze. This is Alter Production. What that mean? We about to alter everything that's playing. Tune in. My man S-God T.O.D. support the show. Subscribe, share it. Most importantly, hit that like button.